What's up, everybody? I'm cooking, but I thought I'd come on and see if anybody was on around. What up? What up? What up? I'm making spaghetti. Spaghetti. What up? What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing today? Oh, 1 second. What up? What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing today? Oi, chinga. Yep, I'm making spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. It's to see your. All right. Yeah, we had a lot of bad storms last night. Kentucky got hit bad. Really, really bad. Mm. But we'll recover. London, Kentucky got hit super duper bad. Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up? KZ, you just can't keep yourself out of the hot seat, can you, sir? Mrs. Smith, hey, baby. Oh, that's good. What's up, Alex? That's good. He man, I'm glad you had a good day. I just got done watching a movie. I'm making dinner. I think I made too many noodles. Oh shit. Oh shit. At first I didn't have enough noodles. I gotta check on my meatballs. My meatballs. My meatballs. I made Italian sausage and jalapeno meatballs. I'm good. I don't know what you did. There's everybody's getting in your house. I know for right now I'm just gonna keep you in chat and not have you on panel over here. Um, so if I drop my link, just know that. until you get some of your heat taken care of. I can't have you, especially on this panel because this is my chill panel. I'm not gonna cut sheet. Something's not right until I figure out what it is. That's just how I gotta have it. Hell yeah, these meatballs are fire. Oh, buddy. Oh, good. Let's get that off. All right, cool. So as long as we understand, yeah, because this channel's different than my other channel. Come on over, beautiful. I got a big old pot of spaghetti, meatballs, and about to throw some garlic bread. And there we go. Yeah, big pot to toss this in. I hate when all the good shit gets stuck at the bottom of the pot. So what I do is I'll make it in a pot and then I'll get other big pots. Woo, roll the meatballs. Get my one out of my other pots and then dump it in. You see what I'm saying? Like all the sauce and shit. Um, it's got jalapenos and cheddar in it as well, and the meatballs. So I make a big pot, like, because I have to work and stuff tomorrow. So I'll make a big dinner, like something that they can snack on or eat on for the weekend. No, I'm not eating hot dogs. Yeah. All the good should be at the bottom of the pan. Brownsburg! That's the trick, y'all, because when y'all make spaghetti and stuff, all the good shit gets at the bottom of the pan. But once you got everything mixed up and in there, if you have another big pot, you can flip it over into the other big pot, and then all your gooey stuff is where it needs to be. Yeah, I'm glad to see you check in too, KS. I was gonna send you a text message if I didn't see you pop in today. Tornadoes are bad. Yeah, London, all that Eastern Kentucky and shit got hit hard. And from my understanding, we have another thing of storms coming Tuesday. My electricity and shit went out. I had to get that bottom of the barrel spaghetti sauce. Let me stick these meatballs on a plate so I can put my bread. What? Nimmy, 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 nimmy. One of them's burnt, but that's okay. She was sitting on the edge. It's only the bottom of it. It'd be fine. Now let's put our bread in. Bring you guys up here with me. Ugh. I be cooking. I like to cook. All right, meatballs are done. Spaghetti's done. Get the bread on. Oh, I'm done. Drumming, 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 drumming. Give me a second, John. I'll drop a link. I just want to get this shit in real quick before I let y'all. And this is not talk your all's ish. So this is a chill panel, just so we all understand each other. I feel like having a chill panel where everybody's not fucking screaming. Later on, I'll give you guys talk your ish. You can scream your little hearts out. After all those fucking storms last night, I just so. Paced my fucking floor so much last night, my feet hurt. Just like, for real. That shit was scary. Luckily, we didn't have a tornado hit us, but we did have hurricane-like winds, as they call it. Oh, garlic bread smells so good. Fire! I've been so busy. Usually I cook a lot, but yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah, the tornadoes are ridiculous around here. Pop this in. Who said growing up and being an adult was fun again? Who said that? All right. Dolan, what's up? Dun, dun, dun. Wait, how do I do this again? Oh, there it is. Durr. I haven't done it on this phone. There were 7 tornado warnings, 5 tornado warnings. I dropped the link for anybody who wants to shop. Hold on. All right, my bad. All right, we have our goals set for today. So, for our super chats. So, forgot to pause it. All right, I'm back. My bad. Sunshine, what's up, baby? How are you, dearin'? I just got done. Well, I'm almost done cooking. I got the garlic bread in, but after that, I'm done. I ain't doing shit. I'm just chilling, so I thought I'd go live. I watched a movie. I watched a pretty good movie. It's called Plotline. I don't know. Oh, good. I woke up this morning and everybody was arguing. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't got enough weed or coffee for this. I'll be back. Shit. Oh, there's my damn earbud. I like to clean my kitchen up as I go, so I don't get left with a bunch of shit. Links hit if anybody. Oh, I should pin it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, fuck. There we go. All right. I'm done now. My baby girl over here getting ready for tomorrow. What's up, KS?
Not a whole lot.
I seen it was so bad in your area. I was watching the what's called with spaghetti's done. Everything's done except the bread, so I can let you know when that's done, or you can go fix yourself a plate.
Yeah, Morganfield got hit with a tornado, and then the one in Somerset and Loudon.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, London got hit bad. Somerset got hit bad too, but London got hit bad as fuck. I was like, Jesus. Mama Bear, hi, beautiful. Love you too.
Yeah, so did parts of St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah, downtown, or like it looked like the downtown area or whatever got hit. Oh my goodness.
Like the west central part of St. Louis.
Was it? Okay. Well, wherever it was bad.
Yeah, then I'm hoping everybody at USP Marion, which is a federal prison's okay because they took a direct hit.
Well, I mean, I think by now, is the prison still standing?
I don't know.
We would know by now.
Yeah.
We would have heard about it. I'm sure they're fine. Because trust me, by now they'd have been like, you know. Now I did see, I don't know where it was. I can't remember right now, but I guess a bunch of guys broke out of jail, out of a prison. They was all running a shitload of them, and not because of the storms.
Yeah, because the sheriff let them out.
No, that wasn't what that was from. They broke out through a hole in some shit. I can't remember now. I have to go back and find it.
Yeah,
but no, they didn't. They don't let them just. They don't let them just run just because there's a storm coming.
No, there's another one where there was a jailbreak where the sheriff actually let them out.
Oh yeah. Where'd you hear that from? Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana, Margaret. That's the one I'm talking about. They didn't let the sheriff didn't let them out in Louisiana.
Yeah, I don't know about Louisiana, but there was another story where like 9 of them escaped and the sheriff helped them.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I hope that the sheriff just said, fuck it, he don't want to job no more, which is cool. I mean, fuck it, let him out, but he's going to go to jail when they catch him all. You don't get to just, 11 people took off. I think it was something like that, the one down in Louisiana. There was, because wasn't it, Margaret, something like there was a hole in the wall or some shit behind something. I can't remember now, because I read it right before, like, I got my 1s and 2s together this morning. They was out there. So how much damage do you guys got, KS?
Luckily, nothing. We got lucky up here.
That's good. We lost power for a little bit. I just now got my Wi-Fi back like an hour or so ago. But we just have a lot of wind damage. It threw everything around last night. That fucking wind was whoo-wee. That wind was fierce. And then the south end of Louisville got messed up. There's a lot of places over there that got hit. Kind of yucky. So. And we got more coming Tuesday. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like outbreak after outbreak after outbreak, and it's just all staying right in the Midwest.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing, girl? How's everything? How was everything? I just jumped in, so I wanted to ask you about the weather and everything. When we last talking?
Yeah, we got hit pretty bad. The governor said we've lost 14 people, but I seen a report that said something about 22 people. Like Eastern Kentucky got hit really hard. So, and then Southern Kentucky got hit. Like it was crazy because we had the tornadoes coming from St. Louis. We had there was some action going up in like Boston and Virginia that came down towards us, and we had some shit that was down south. So we were surrounded by supercells last night. It was bad. But I'm lucky. Only thing I lost my power for a little bit, but then it came back on. But I lost my Wi-Fi until like an hour or so ago. And then like a bunch of shit got blown around, but as far as like structural damage or anything like that, we're straight.
Yeah.
All inmates are back in custody in Louisiana. Okay. That shit was funny. All I know is the motherfucker was like, phew.
What?
I mean,
People got free? People got free?
down in Louisiana, they cut a hole or something through something, and like a shitload of like 11 or I don't know how many, but like quite a few of them like took off running. But they've all been caught, Mama Bear said.
Damn, how many years is that in Louisiana? Escaping from prison. That's an additional 7 to
A
11, 7
jailer
to
has been let
15.
go.
Mm.
Shit, my bad. What'd you say?
How many years is that in
Usually,
Louisiana? 7 to
usually,
15?
usually an escape charge is a mandatory minimum of 10 years.
Yeah, it just depends what state you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything
Okay.
changes when you're in the state.
Yeah, because I remember we're here in Louisville, we had there was a guy that like broke out in the he went down the I don't know trash soup or something like that, and ended up in the dumpster, and they ended up catching him, and like a lot of people like will bounce like during work release and shit like that, but they always catch him. I'm like, man, fuck that, dude. Like, I'm not trying to get slapped with 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever state you're
Oh
in.
no, I'm
You're
just gonna do my time and
just
I'm
for
gonna
an
sit back
escape
and
charge.
I'm gonna sit back and act like it's my new hotel.
And plus, you will never ever ever get like a shit like that could like cancel out like bonds and shit like that
So
probably
much,
because they'll be
yeah,
like,
so
well,
much
you got the
future shit.
escape
Then you're
charge.
flight risk. You're a flight risk. Instant flight
Yep,
risk.
yep. It was an inside job. So what was it, a sheriff or was it a jailer, Mama Bear? I thought
Oh,
they
so
cut
it,
the hole.
so it was a real prison break movie.
Well, KS said something about a sheriff, but I could have sworn it was a hole in the wall they got through, but shit, I could have read it fucking wrong. But
Shit, that's
Mama
a
Bear said it
prison
was a
break.
jailer.
That's a whole TV show right there. Documentary copycats.
They've been doing that shit for years.
Oh, did
Prison
you
break
hear
system.
about the guy that killed the cop? That he wasn't the one driving? It was an
Yeah,
old
I said
lady
that.
driving?
Yep. That's been out since because there was a lady there that's a nurse or something. She works in the nursing field or something like that, and she was trying to pull him out. He was out cold. So when they sit there and gave this big old thing that he went and killed the sheriff because of his son, that wasn't necessarily, like he wasn't driving. It was
And then
jailers.
then
Okay.
he got then he's doing the $25 million lawsuit for them having a full court of cops in there. Woo wee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they did that. They did that on purpose. They did that to intimidate him, and that's against his
Intimidation, yeah.
constitutional right. Yeah, I know some of the advocates, well, that are now going to be helping with it.
And then on top of that,
Nationally, not
anybody
there.
that supported him got yanked out of the thing. Like his brother. I only want to see my brother. Just yanked him out.
Yeah, well, I mean that they had a lawsuit as soon as they violate their rights, and they went around telling everybody that he was the one driving and shit like that, and he wasn't driving.
Mm, it's gonna get serious. Who's that up in here
But
with us?
nobody wanted to. The same thing that happened like with Brianna's case. They buried so much shit, and it was so hard for us to get like the
I
truth
was
out about Brianna's case. You know what I mean? Because they had her pinned as a fucking. I mean, all kinds of shit. I don't even repeat it.
yeah, I was looking into
Dumb
it
shit.
today. That's crazy. I was looking hard into it. I was like, let me see the whole documentary, since you saying people getting pinned down. Let me see what they're saying. And it's deep. It's deep, Summer. It gets deep.
Yes, it does. So, but yeah, the lady came out that was trying to help him, and it was his grandmother actually that was driving. She came out as soon as it happened. She said, "You guys, I'm telling you all, they're fucking lying."
They
And a friend of
all
mine,
they,
Cortez Rice, he was a big activist for George Floyd. That's the first
so his
place that he's the
grandmother's
one that
white.
shared it. But, huh?
His grandmother's white.
I don't know, but it said his
It
grandma.
said it says white lady in the report that I heard. It
I
said a
mean,
white lady was
I got my
a
granny's
white.
black, so
Yeah, but yeah, we don't. Yeah, it's a possibility always in the world. Of endless possibilities. Yes, it is.
yeah. I mean, shit. My granny and auntie and all the women that raised me are all black, so and I'm not black.
Shit, my best friend. I basically got raised in my best friend's house and shit. His whole family's black. So you know, it don't make a difference to me.
Yep. My daddy, my stepdad's black. He's the one that raised me. My granny and them. When I was being too
And,
bad, I got sent to my granny and them's house.
well, them they
All
they
right.
they like 20. They like 23, 24 now, but they still call me Uncle E.
Oh, well, that's good, KS, that you didn't get hit with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was looking, it looked like y'all was getting some bad shit, but I wasn't for sure. And like I said, I was like, well, let me go live and get everybody, see if everybody checks in.
Well, the
Yeah.
Kentucky was the only one hit.
No.
No, no.
Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Arkansas, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland.
Kentucky just had the most tornadoes, I think, is what it is. But that's only because we had literally all of the people that he just named is all their supercells were coming right in. That shit was
Right after, back to back.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why she said they was coming in all directions because each one of them they came in from one of those places. I got you, Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
matter which
Last,
direction, north. Nigga said, look north, you see a tornado. Look south, you see something else. You look east and west, you like, fuck, where am I going?
yeah.
Yeah, if you watched the radar last night, it was that's why I said I was looking at the radar for UKS and I was just like, damn.
I was watching radar. Like the main part of the supercell came over us, but where the hook echo was, luckily it went through the county.
Right. Yep, it's just the beginning. Shit, we got another what? At least a couple fucking like a month and a half to a couple weeks left or some shit.
Nope. The way this year's been weird for tornadoes. Honestly, I think we're going to have tornadoes all the way until December.
Well, the last outbreak. Excuse me. Damn, so strong. My bad.
Is that
The ones that hit. Oh, fuck me. The ones that hit down. Remember when Mayfield and Bowling Green and all that shit got hit?
Yeah.
They were saying that because that was a really bad outbreak too. That was when we got hit, Tennessee, Arkansas, all that shit got hit. They were saying that last night's was basically like a do over from all that.
Yeah. Because
But
last I
that was the
checked,
year that we had them in December. That's where I was getting at. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
yeah. Yeah, last I checked, just in the first 5 months this year, there's already been 900 confirmed tornadoes.
900?
900 through Tornado Alley. That's
Oh no! Come back up. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't see you, babe.
yeah,
Oh,
900.
Abe the base. Come on now. Come on
Please
now.
come back up. Hit the link. Hit the link. My bad. I'm sorry. I mean,
We
you
need
might
to
have
hear
when
the
I was checking the
news.
bread or
If
something.
it
I
involves
wasn't paying
anything with
attention.
politics right now or the news, I want to know. 'Cause I was worried about that shit the other day when someone said it, so I'm still curious. That's why I'm here right now.
Yeah, and then the last I checked,
Well,
there's been 26 confirmed deaths out of multiple states, 14 still in Kentucky. I'm wondering if that includes one of the Laurel County firefighters that died while responding.
I think so.
it's up to 20
I
died
think
now.
huh?
I read something about 29 deaths in the state.
Well, I think that's a combination of all. I think we might be up a little bit more than 14, but I think what he's talking about, that 20 something is in the deaths and all of it.
Yeah, that's Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all of them. Rest in peace to all
Yeah.
of this, and love and respect to all their families. Crazy
I
out
think we
there.
just had the high. We just have the highest rate as of right now. But there was a lot of deaths all over.
Yeah. Right now, Kentucky is most of it.
Yeah, which sucks because well,
Yeah.
deaths in all of them suck. You know what I mean? But that's that's what I was saying. Like they were talking about like how that rim last night was from like the one in December that hit Mayfield and all of them, and I was just like, dude, I was like, if that's the case, then this shit's gonna go forever.
510 miles and
That's
produced
crazy.
multiple tornadoes.
That's a lot. That's a
But
long ass distance, and it's moving slow or fast. That's another
Uh,
thing.
no, it was
Because
it was moving
no, because if it's
between
moving fast,
45
it's like
and
all right, it
60.
might pass by and do a slight damage, but if it's moving slow, then whatever's in
no,
its
that's
path
not
is
true. That's not
it's
true.
not definitely getting destroyed. It's not
Last
definitely
night
getting
was
destroyed.
last night's storms were moving pretty fast, and it doesn't matter if they're moving slow or fast; they can still cause a shitload of fucking
It's,
drought. Like
I think a
Some of
slow
them,
one, a slow one, a continuous slow one will cause more damage because look, it's going slow and destroying at the same
not
time.
necessarily, not necessarily, because if the pressure, it depends on what level of the pressure is in it.
Electric,
You could
it's
have
wind
one that
pressure.
has a F5 that lands and picks back up and causes just as much destruction as one that was on the ground for 5 minutes.
yeah,
It's all about how much pressure it has in it
the
and where
pressure,
it
the
hit.
fuel, the wind shear. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
Can
of
you,
stuff.
can you possibly
bunch of
stop?
stuff.
Is there a way you think
Huh?
they can stop them? Like stop
No,
tornadoes?
no, you can't control Mother Nature. I mean, there's theories that the government fucks with the weather and that's why it's so fucked up. But you can't control Mother Nature, just like you can't control God
Yeah. I mean, I have
or
my
whatever you
theories.
believe in.
I have hypotheses and theories of ideas that might, but they're just that theories.
That's what I'm trying to hear right now. Ain't a possibility theory that what about what our theories hit somebody's ears as intelligent, real intelligent? Be like, he's probably right. The possibilities.
Well, everybody that has those theories and tries to play with the weather, it makes it worse. So I just say you can't control Mother Nature because we didn't make
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's the problem
I
with
get.
humans is humans think they can control everything, and there's just some things we can't control,
Yeah, because like these
whether people
supercells,
like it or not.
there's so many different probabilities and mathematical equations, and it'll all change because not every single supercell is the same.
Right.
You have high
Yeah,
precipitation ones, you have low precipitation ones that'll just pop up out of nowhere and drop a tornado, and they
We
never
had
knew.
man, I forgot to get the screenshot of it. Well, apparently somebody not too far from me, I guess there was a little tornado that was trying to drop down, but then it went back up or whatever, and she got a good picture of it and you could see it. It was just like a little baby tornado dropped down and then whoop, went right, but it didn't land or anything. It didn't really come like, but it was trying to. And
it
Mm.
was,
so
it was
Oh,
yeah,
trying to
we can
build.
predict them and even with predictions, like there were places last night that got hit that didn't even think they were gonna be hit. You know what I mean? So the atmosphere and everything can change it up. So you can do all the things that you want to do, but at the end of the day, I don't really think anybody can control Mother Nature.
nah.
That shit pop up where it want, when and where it wants.
Right. Shit, matter of fact, remember KS, what was it like last year? There was a tornado that hit somewhere and like fucked up a whole city, and there was no warnings, there was no nothing, there wasn't even any storms going on. Where
About
I can't,
2 months ago, during the
was
March
it 2 months
15th,
ago?
March 15th, there was a tornado that hit Perryville, Missouri. They only
Yep,
had a
that's right.
1 minute lead time. By the time they caught it on radar, it was already going through the town. No warning.
That was probably that one I saw with the guy saved the lady and her family.
No, this one, the one that I see, Miss Smith, a lady out here in Bullitt County took it. She's like a neighborhood over from me.
Yeah, I've been watching that guy that
There was
rides around in
probably
the
a bunch of
car.
little ones. There were probably a bunch of little ones trying to pop down yesterday. That atmosphere was, whew, it was crazy. Did y'all see that hell? How big the hell was? There was hell as big as lemons.
The biggest
We had
lemons.
we had
That,
pea
that
size.
that hit you in the head, you go 9-9.
Yeah, you think?
That's faster
Yeah,
than the
you can-
fucking baseball. That's falling. Gravity.
Lemon's actually, I think, smaller than baseball.
yeah, it is.
But
A
still,
lemon's
that's a
like about
gravity
like
hit.
say like
Boop.
that. A baseball would be like about like that.
That'd be more softball, I think.
That's a softball.
Yeah,
Baseball's like that. A lemon's about like that.
yeah.
Take a lemon, throw it in the freezer, let it freeze, drop it on your head from 6 feet, and tell me if it hurts or not.
Oh,
Shit,
it
you ain't
hurt.
even gotta let it freeze. It'll hurt even if it's not freezing from six. A pebble can hurt from 6 feet. Shit,
That's what I'm saying. If that shit's
that's not,
falling from all the way up there, that shit, no matter what's falling, that's how I'm happy, man. Listen,
If lemon size hail, that means it had a good downdraft, and that hail came probably 56,000 feet up. Quick.
imagine how big it was before it landed.
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say that because the force of the air and shit is melting it away and shit.
Is it good, Rennie?
I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just paying attention. I looked at it earlier. It was packed now. But
My chat over here is always chill. This channel is a chill channel. This chat never gets hot.
I came in with questions. I was like, question time. This ain't ish. I'm talking questions.
Oh yeah, I know you ain't talking this over here. I know you, and I know you not. Everybody knows this channel is the chill channel, so I wasn't even worried
Yeah,
about that.
relax, relax.
Man, why can't this be the
Well,
plains where it's wide open and these tornadoes can just go tear up fields?
are are planes still falling?
I mean, I mean, I don't know. They're not necessarily falling. There's mechanical stuff or shit like
Yeah,
that
but
that's
it
going on
was
with
it
them. But
was
yeah,
outrageous number.
my homegirl, my homegirl is a pilot. One of the girls that goes out on outreach with me every Wednesday. And just like me and her were talking, and she's like, she said, don't get me wrong. She goes, I get why, people are like, oh my God, all these planes are falling. She said, but to be honest with you, she said, there's a shitload of planes that fall every single, or break down or have that because planes don't just fall, but they have, whatever issues with them or whatever. She said, people
Technical
just don't pay
difficulties.
attention. She said, it happens every day, numerous times a day.
Yeah, think about how big is the plane and how hard is the maintenance. And we can't,
Well,
people
no,
at
it ain't that. It's being used as a political aspect. That's why you're hearing about the airplanes.
okay,
Yeah. That's the
for
only
the
reason the news
political
is playing them.
aspect.
Because they think about it, if there's this many accidents every single day, right, with the mechanical shit going wrong, because everything fucking breaks, why ain't it on the news every single day?
Oh, what popped up in my head just now talking about planes? All right, a few months back, everybody remember the drones? What happened with that?
Exactly. Or the balloons.
Or
Yeah,
the balloons
and
from China, remember? The supposedly balloons from China.
they weren't. A lot of those weren't from China.
Right. They were from here.
They ended up shooting down like 4 or 5 ham radio club balloons that they put up.
Yeah. And those people that shot down the balloons got in trouble. They got
No,
arrested, I believe.
it was the U.S. military that shot them down.
Yeah. There was a lot
No,
of
somebody
military
shot a
planes.
drone. I'm sorry. Somebody shot a drone and got arrested.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, but let me look at it real quick. Hold on one second.
Uh-oh. Something in the chat. I want to see now. I'm running over here. Did you forget to text? Oh. Yeah, dude. Nah, I think, man, there's a lot going on, but that guy with the car, I think he's innocent. He's gonna come out in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. And if they don't let him go fast enough, they fucked up.
Well, they fucked up. I mean, it was crazy because no one was listening. Nobody was listening to everybody that was sitting there saying, like, hey, there's a lady that I literally got in an argument. Thought, yeah, so yeah, the world's gonna end. The hillbillies are about to hawk the fuck out. They got Mountain Dew and liquor. There's a new drink coming out. That's what
Mountain
he
Dew
was
and liquor?
texting me about.
Mountain liquor?
Yeah.
Mountain liquor?
It's some kind of, I guess, new drink. It's Mountain Dew and it has some kind of malt liquor or something, I guess.
This protest is getting bigger. You see how big the protesters is getting for the Trump jump off?
Mhm.
They blocking
Mhm.
highways, whole streets. It was almost a whole town in one spot, whole city in one spot.
We had 5.2 million people hit the streets every weekend, and the numbers are doing nothing but growing. That was a couple weeks ago, so I have to look in the database and see what the numbers were here recently. But it's just gonna get worse. And people, all if you go on TikTok, you'll see all the different cities that are protesting, and I'm talking. That's why I'm like all these. Everybody's like in New York, and well, really any city, just about big, especially big cities. I'm like, how do you not know there's protesting going on? It's everywhere. TikTok
That's
shows
just
everything.
the people that don't like him now. There's people that just sit home, not doing nothing to watch it, right?
Oh yeah, everybody has their time. So right now it's the time for the peaceful protest, and that's how it usually always starts out.
I
Things
don't
will
know. I
change.
think he might. I think by the by the second year, if impeachment don't come to him to get out, then I don't know.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I think. I don't know. I think shit's gonna pop off before then, and I don't think he's
I
gonna
think
get
they're gonna
impeached.
try to get him out just like they tried the first time. They didn't succeed in the first time, but they was making the moves closer
Yeah,
to get
they've
him out.
already got papers. There's already documents of impeachment put in. They've done it
I
right now,
figured, I figured because they figured he's going out,
but
he's
that's
going
not
out of
gonna stop
control.
anything. He doesn't care about any of that. That's why he's had judges and mayors and everybody else arrested because he don't give a fuck.
Okay, anybody that disobeys his authority as a president, which is head ruler of the land, is gonna get arrested.
What I think
That's
people need to do is start educating themselves on the laws that have been passing here recently, especially anything with police and encounter
oh
or protest.
a
I
lot
think people should
like
educate
this
themselves on it.
Halo. Well, in our community, A1 type shit. Uh, the Halo and the Texas law that just passed, they're gonna
Oh,
try to
boy.
push it to they're gonna try to push it to the other state right next to Texas and
Oh, what? New
the
Mexico
uh,
or
New Mexico,
Mississippi?
Arizona. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, they trying to push it up from down up. So be prepared for a change that when recording
Because let's see.
police is gonna
You
get
have the
crazy.
25-foot rule in Indiana. Ohio's trying to do the same thing. You have the Halo law, which is pretty much the 25-foot rule down there in Florida. It's a felony now
Hmm.
if you interfere with the police in Texas.
Yep, they're trying to make it here too. They good? Hey y'all, that girl got her a job today, baby.
Didn't somebody graduate?
Tuesday. I got one graduating, got one that got a job, and one just became manager. Holler.
Jesus. Someone gonna sit home with no more working for her.
No, I don't do that. I don't live off my children. My
That
children have
motherfucker.
goals and they have a future they have to plan for. That ain't no. I don't take my
I'm
children to
sorry,
work.
I gonna keep on working because y'all motherfuckers is getting the fuck out of here.
No, that ain't it either. So you make assumptions, baby. My
Yeah,
children don't have to leave because I want them to be able to when I want them to be able to buy a house or whatever it is they want to do. I want them to sit, work, save their money. They learn about credit. My kids, my one son's getting into stocks and stuff like that. I want to teach them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no reason
stocks is
shit, they
crazy
can do
game.
whatever they want now.
Stocks is that crazy game. That's that Wolf game. What's that movie? Wall of Wolf Street. Yeah.
My husband does it, so we're very familiar with it.
Oh,
We do forex.
that's a good with
So
y'all.
yeah, I don't know. I just
If
don't
it
feel
work,
like,
let it
you know what
work.
I'm saying. My kids are doing good, and I don't need to suck on their money. I don't need to. No, I want them to build their life, and I want them to buy a house, and I want them to have, you know what I'm saying, foot in the game in life. So yeah, I don't do none of that shit. My mom did all that shit, and I don't think that shit's cool.
My grandma was a grabby
I
good.
mean,
She kicked out all her kids at 18.
nobody had to kick me out. I bounced, but
Dale,
My
she said,
mom
"Get out of here,
definitely
you
lived
grow."
off of us as much as she could, and I'm not with that shit. It's okay to help your parents and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But as long as your parents have helped you, if your parents ain't done shit for you and shit like that, you're not. I don't feel like people should be obligated to shit. I just don't, you know what I mean? Like if your
That's
parents
it.
have been there for
Yeah,
you
yeah.
and all that good shit and you are a success and you decide to take care of your parents or whatever, cool, that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what family bonding and like I want to buy a bunch of land and build houses and shit on them. You know what I mean? That's actually our 5-year plan in my family. So, you know what I mean? You can see you do
Switch
shit
it up.
together.
Yeah.
You watch it grow and people take, you know what I mean? You just build that.
You know
I
what
don't
I
know.
said? You said I saw a video talking about that, just like in that's some of the situations. So it was like a short or something that like certain European families always stick together, and then their money always grow, and then they live better as a family than kicking
Everybody
out the
but
kids
America
like
does.
America. Yeah, like America kicks out their kids, and everybody, you know,
Yeah, but like a lot, there's some families that are starting to do that. They're building like compounds and stuff like that. And I think that's smart. I think that's, you know what I'm saying? That's how that to me, that's how I feel like you
that's how
change your
you
whole
supposed to do it.
family. Hold on one second. That's how you change your whole family dynamic. You know what I mean? If you're not really trying to do shit to watch your whole generation change and be able to fall, because wealth is never going to be given to some of us. Some of us we have to build that shit. You know what I mean? And you just got to be smart. So, you know, I think if you're not trying to do shit like that, then what the fuck are you doing? Especially when you got kids.
Facts
That's
on
just
that.
my opinion.
There you go. KS,
I don't. Yeah.
like to tune in.
Huh?
I said, KS, would you like to tune in?
Oh,
We've been pretty
I'm
quiet over here.
I'm
I think
guessing you're
family
talking
compounds
about.
are the shit.
Yeah, cause I see the thing of also
KS, what
when
do you think?
like putting your family under the or something with your name or business with I think it was with business, but and also another thing with family having to transfer over property and you know how to keep it inherited and shit like that.
I think honestly we need to start building our own generational wealth with our families.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you start that by doing you got to do financial smart really smart financial stuff that's gonna that your whole family could, you know, if you're able to. And listen, like we are not rich by any shape form. I'm fucking poor as fuck, you know what I mean? But like we're all using our money and we're being smart about shit and investing in shit, investing into big land. You buy like 5 acres, everybody built to have they enough space to be able to have their own shit, you know what I mean? But that right there will help again that you know what KS just said, that you know that wealth that a lot of us ain't gonna have people like all three of us on this panel. I mean, you know, I ain't looking at y'all's pockets, but shit, I don't think none of us got money. So we
Well,
might we making it, but we ain't. You know what I'm saying?
we,
Ain't
we,
everybody,
we
ain't
average,
nobody
we
on this
average,
panel balling.
we average, we make it.
I mean, I'm not average. I'm not gonna lie, we're not average. We're living paycheck to paycheck. So we take, you know, we started
That's
this a little
average
while
for
ago. I
me.
mean, we bought.
That's the average person to me, living paycheck to paycheck.
Uh,
Well, that's the point.
basic.
Below average is not having nothing, you know. Like,
Oh, that can happen to me real
and
quick.
above average
It
is
all
those rich
Yeah, me
people.
too.
because
So,
it's up to the government if they want to pay disability or not. If they decide, oh, we're shutting disability down, I'm screwed.
Yep, a lot of people are like that. I
a
also get
lot, a lot.
disability. So, you know what I mean? Like, but there's things that you can do even with just a little bit of money. You could save 20, you can start saving $50, then you save, you know, $100 and slowly but surely all this stuff, like, you know, whatever. And there's all kinds of grants and loans and different things like that that you can also get. But I just think that, you know, especially when you have a lot of, like, I have a big family, so it's a little bit different. My kids are all getting older, and my younger kids are definitely way more money smart than any of us was. And like my sons, they want to learn how to, you know, buy property and just be able to invest in smart things that'll have a long payoff. You know what I mean? Instead of just out here blowing money on stupid shit, like stupid, you know, all of us, I've done that my whole life. I had all kinds of money come through my hands between selling dope and stripping. Jesus. I seen so much goddamn money. It was sick, but I didn't know how to do with it. I was very ignorant. I didn't know how to budget. I didn't know how to do any of that. I didn't even know how to do a bank account until I turned my life around, like what, a couple years ago. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
About to read me on the news. Oh shit, the
Sometimes
rookie done burned the
sometimes
news in the firehouse.
they teach you that right after right before you get out of jail. They're like, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. All right, we setting you up for your
But that's
when
good
you
though.
get
I
in.
didn't. I mean, that's good if they do that because I didn't know they did that. You know what I mean? But like any way that you can learn it. My husband's always been very smart when it comes to that. So like he's always, especially the younger kids, they seen how he did stuff, and so you know what I mean. They kind of followed suit, and now that they're older, he's able to sit there and teach them all the stuff that he had to learn, and we didn't get to learn until we were in our 30s and shit like that. To where these kids, our kids, are getting a fucking way foot in the game, dude. They're kids. And my son's in here talking about. I mean, my son's credit score is through the fucking roof. It's amazing. You know what I mean? And he's the fact that he's even knowledgeable about shit like that, like there's no fucking way at 18 years old I was doing that.
Yeah,
That's
so
how
that
you
means
change shit. That's how you know what I
you was doing
mean?
that before you turned 18. And shit was already looking nice.
Yeah. Well, I've tried to make sure
Smart
my
things
kids
make
have
smart
to live in
moves.
the same lifestyle I had to. They don't
Just
have to
like
survive.
nowadays, they got the thing that you could give your kids the credit card and manage it. So if it's under their name and they learn how to manage it, don't you think their credit should be built since then?
I mean, well, no, they're kids, so like that they're just learning skills that's going to help them in adulthood. It's going to benefit them. So if you start teaching your kids this stuff, even allowance and budgeting their allowance and stuff like that, which we've always done with our kids, like that teaches them and makes them money smart and makes them knowledgeable in that aspect. So then when they do become 18 and the shit does start affecting them, then they can build from there.
Yeah, I didn't save. I was done with little kid. Oh, money, thank you. I'm gonna spend this right now.
Yeah. So my kids were better at budget money than I was. I had to learn that shit, but I'm just saying like it's good to I don't know, that's just and that's not a lot of conversations a lot of people be having because with their kids because they're like, we'll just wait. But it's like, man, if you just get them in that mindset
Let them learn. Most parents is
before
gonna let them
then,
learn. Yeah, let
like
them
it's
learn.
just I see the
Let them
benefit.
learn.
I
Gonna
see
be a
the
family
benefit
like
of it.
you if you
I
could
see the
teach it. If you
benefit
could
of it,
teach
and
them.
it makes sense. Go ahead, because we both can't
No, no,
talk.
no. Okay, no. That's all I wanted to say. If you could teach them, you'd be
I
all
couldn't
right.
hear what you said. Go ahead, say it over
I
again. I
said
couldn't hear you.
if you could teach him, you'd be all right, and that's it. And then you would say what you were saying.
Yeah, well, that's what I think we should do with our kids. Now that I see that, and I didn't do that with my first set of kids because I didn't know. But yeah,
But
that's good.
sometimes, like, yeah, we live through experience, but we gotta tell. We what like was you told that? Was you told in your past this is you have to start saving now? Da da da. What I was told is stay in school, nigga. I fucked up.
Yeah, no, neither one of those conversations happened. But that's why we have to do better. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what you
So
were told as a kid because you're grown now, right? Just like I'm grown now. So
yeah, but we
we
live
have to
to
teach our
tell the
kids
next
different shit.
generation. We learn. We learn from our mistakes to tell the generation. So now that we continue telling the generation now, like yo, listen, just you gotta start saving now, bro. Like I think that like you gotta start
Yeah, but
saving
it's
now.
more about than just talk. It's more than telling them that they have to save. You have to know how to budget and all that too, so you can teach them how to do that. Telling somebody how to save, but not giving them the tools to do it. You know what I'm saying? What does that saying goes? A man can fish. You can fish with a man for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, he's good for a lifetime, right?
Yeah,
Kind of same motto as that. You can tell your kids. I think that even parents that did tell their kids like you should save money. I don't, like my aunt and them used to tell my cousins them that shit all the time, but they didn't sit them down and teach them how to budget. You know,
yeah. All right, I get you. Can't do
because
one without the
I know
other.
I come from a generation, huh?
Can't do one without the other.
Right. I come from a generation where parents talked to, like they spoke to you, but they ain't speak to you. You know what I mean? Like they whatever. Kids were seen but not heard and shit like that. Knowledge is wisdom gained from past mistakes. Facts.
Who said that? No, it's just
My
what you
friend
said.
thought.
Good trick.
But
Good quote.
y'all,
Good quote. Quote. Good quote. Hey, didn't try any updates? Because you had
on
a
what?
lot to say the other day in the car about it while you was listening. And I was just
Oh,
listening. That's how you know. I'm
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 gonna
always
do
there, bro.
something tomorrow about it. I'm gonna do something tomorrow probably about it. Today's just a self
Okay,
care day. I'm just chilling
okay,
today.
okay. Because
Been living like the
if you was
Amish,
good
no
with
power.
editing,
Oh, what? What'd you say?
you good with editing, like to make it like a but you already talk about it. You don't do like video evidence, like editing it. You could do edit it and put the
Nah, I don't
voice
know
on
how.
it.
Nah, I don't know how to do any of that. I've been living without. You ain't had power in 24 hours.
Ooh,
Damn, that sucks. I hope you get power again, Teacher's mom,
you gotta get a
soon.
jackery or some type of you know, that keep it generated. It keeps your house going in case of emergency. If whoever's that. Lessons to you.
Hopefully, you guys didn't get messed up too bad. Kentucky got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I need to get me a
No,
solar generator.
Or something, yeah,
I know.
something like that. Just this emergency safety. Probably it'll go cost you like a car or something or a cheap car. Cost arm and
I
leg.
had a
It's gonna be
I
worth it.
had a generator, but it got stolen.
They got stolen.
Yeah, I was redoing
Jesus.
when I was redoing my shelter. Somebody broke in and took it.
I'm about to say niggas got balls from stealing. Oh, you said the shelter. I thought it was from the house for a second. I'm about to say niggas got balls from stealing from
Nah,
summers.
nah, no, it was down at the shelter. I went home and they probably seen us going in and out. It was part of the game. It happens. Charges to the game. You leave something in a vacant house, you might get it took. Especially where I'm at.
Uh-huh. Don't forget about it, people. Secure your shit.
And sometimes
Dun,
even
dun,
when
dun,
you do
dun.
secure it, it still gets stolen.
Yeah, even that, right?
Generator's
Even that.
running. The refrigerator.
They ride right through the fucking the locks, through the they break it, they pick it, they do whatever they can to get in it, and then get robbed. No matter how much safety you got.
Some nature of the beast.
I like that
Well, that's
background. I'm stuck. I was
thank you.
looking at it. I'm not. I haven't been looking at you the whole time. I've been looking at that. It's like I'm talking to the background.
Yeah, I like that. Just
Let me
like a
change my
little
picture
drape that
for
I put.
today. I'm gonna change my name first. I'll put just a picture first. I showed you
With a
this one,
couple
Summer.
charts.
You saw this, Summer? Somebody made
No,
mad money.
it's good.
That picture, that little painting.
Hmm.
He made mad money off of it. That was way back when I was working carpentry. Change the name. I put craft shop.
Yeah, it's a good picture with a couple charged two batteries. Shit, the rookie done burnt the French fries.
You smell it from here?
Thought it's a
Okay.
firefighter. The rookie at the firehouse burnt their lunch.
Oh, that sounds like the one we had that decided in the middle of a brush fire to roll the fire hose up on the brush truck.
What?
Oh, you and thought I'm sure would have lots of conversation about fire stuff.
Oh, we
The stupidness of, but they the heroes. They the true heroes of the safety team. You know what I'm saying? That many ER. I really don't see police as that much as heroes. I'm coming from the AWOL community. Sometimes that you catch one of those that actually help and save. You know, instead of standing there and letting people burn.
Well, the firefighters do their job. I have no issue with firefighters or at all.
Yeah, I got no issue with firefighters. I like firefighters.
I just don't fuck with the police. What? Nope, nope, nope. I was looking at the weather. It's gonna rain Tuesday. The rookie ain't too bad, but the last cat. To cat hole. Do you know what that is, KS?
No, dude. Oh, God.
He took a swing. Oh shit. That ain't no good.
Are you sure it wasn't the hooligan and not the Halligan?
Summer, as a protester, I was gonna ask you, did you see the David New York thing?
No, Christine told me about it.
Oh, you didn't see it yet. Jeez, I was
No,
gonna
I
ask you
haven't.
how you felt about it, because he does a lot of protests, and and I like when you do yours and stuff like that, and you speak and all that. But he does a lot
Yeah,
too. Like,
I had to resubscribe to his thing because I wasn't getting any notifications. So I just resubscribed because I didn't know any of that was going on until Christine was telling me about it.
oh, it went
And
crazy.
so I'm gonna she said that he said that we could restream them. So every now and then when she's around, we're gonna start restreaming them because I like the work that he does. I just don't always get the notifications.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn it.
Okay. Okay. So if I see him on when I pay attention to his broadcast about the Trump's plans and stuff too. It's a
Ooh.
lot. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. He be on it. That's the good thing.
What? Yep. What's up, KS?
So I'm guessing, Forge, that the fire was in the walls and
What am I missing? Um.
KS has firefighted it before, and so they're having fire talk. Go ahead, KS.
I'm guessing there was a fire in the walls and tried to put a hole in the wall to look for it. But the tool decided to go through the whole wall.
Damn. First day the kid had the tool, he got it back, but it took a minute.
Yeah.
Right through the side.
My,
Jesus.
yeah. I have mad respect for firefighters.
Hi, Halo. The storm is you know, they didn't say like prepare for emergency, probably another one come through, or lower one, or too much rain after.
It's supposed to be a bad storm. We just don't know what. Like, I won't know until it gets closer.
Yeah,
Uh,
like they said, like they usually tell you at least, like your radar saying it might be another one coming or whatever. Prepare yourself again.
Yeah, I'm not really looking because last night was a lot, so I'm just taking today and chilling. But I just happened to see that it said that we're gonna have some storms Tuesday. So
Told you,
yeah.
I'm here to ask questions. So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna question you
okay,
today.
well I may. Well, I don't
I'll
always have
probably
the
start
answers, but
watching Monday.
KS is trying to answer you. So just listen.
Yeah,
Go ahead, KS.
Monday I'll start watching to see what the risk levels are. Because right now it's too far out to really predict where and when and how bad it's going to be.
And I
They,
watched so many radars last night. I'm just like, I don't want to look at them right now.
Yes. Which direction is it coming from? Like most likely for Kansas and Illinois and Missouri, like you said.
I, I won't know. I won't know that until probably Monday. Probably
When the what was
It's coming out
the last storm? What's the direction it came from?
from the what? Some of it from the west, some from the north, some from the south. It
Jesus.
it just
Yeah, that's what I was
depends
saying. It
on the
came from
frontal
everywhere
bound.
last night.
It
Everywhere
depends
Yeah.
from
on where the
except the
frontal
seaboard.
boundaries meet. You have high pressure, low pressure, warm, cold on both of them. It just depends on where all that converges and the jet stream and everything.
Let's
Damn.
get it.
I might later go play
Hmm.
on the Storm Prediction Center and pull up all the forecasting models and see
I
what the
thought you was the
models
one that
say.
does that. You the one that does that, like that posts the broadcast. I seen you do that on somebody else's page, or I'm bugging. Seen you do that. I seen
Right.
somebody do that before. They was the one. They was showing the whole forecast, making sure the weather around the area was good while they was on live the whole time.
It's
I
nice right now.
no, I used to chase them back out in the plains.
You know? Oh, you would you chase them now? That's a
Nope.
good question.
No, I
No,
will not chase them in Kentucky down this way. It is way too dangerous. The road network sucks.
you have to cross over somebody's private land to probably escape, right?
Uh, back west out in the plains, most of the roads run straight north, south, east, west. Here, they curve and go around blind curves, tight areas. You might drive right into the tornado. There's like no good options to get out if you put yourself somewhere in the wrong
Boy.
area.
Damn.
At least in the plains, if you do it, you know the roads run north, south, east, west. You know
Yeah, you could
roughly
haul
which
ass
way.
straight. You could haul ass, but all those curves, and you can't hurt a haul ass on curves. You fly right
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, plus you got mountains and shit here too.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's what I said.
haul.
You fly right over.
Yeah, at least out there in the plains. If I need to, I'm doing 110 up the highway.
Right. Cause it's just flat
Oh,
road here. You got
oh,
fucking snake roads.
Sharp
Jesus!
15
I
mile
can
hour
imagine that.
S curves, and it's like, yeah, no.
Well, I
You
seen
know,
something. I haven't been out like because I was like today. I'm just going to use a self care day. Last week was busy. I had that missing person cake the week before. It was just, it was starting. My mind was starting to get a lot, and I can always tell when I'm going through a lot of shit because I'll be the first one I jump on a motherfucking panel and just be like, like because that's
mm,
what I do. So I was like,
I
I'm gonna USA today, but
I know what I hear coming. I know what I hear coming.
but yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Shit, I'm stoned.
Some of you about to go through some tattoo therapy, so I hear it coming.
Shit.
I can
Oh
hear it in
yeah,
your
I would do
spirit.
it now if I had the money. I'm just broke, so I'll have to wait till I get some Uno
How much is the
dinero
average tattoo
because
out there? How much is your average tattoos out there? Depending on what you're trying to get, right?
I usually
Like,
spend about anywhere from 150 to 300 on my tats.
Jesus. Donations or tattoos for someone. Tattoo therapy, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there's something I'll
On behalf of,
I'll say,
hold
hey,
on,
I
you're
need
not
some
asking,
tats.
I'm asking. On behalf of Easy, tattoo therapy donations to someone, if you like. You heard? Hit a
Oh,
zzz.
Holler.
I need some tattoo therapy.
I need some too.
Oh yeah,
I want to tattoo one of my tattoos, but I don't got the equipment, so I'm like,
yeah. Today's been nice though. Like this, the only spot I have to tattoo is my face, a little bit of rib cage. Yeah, I'm not tattooing my face either. I like my face. I was gonna get some stars
I
right
was about
here,
to
but
say, if
I
anything,
decided
like,
not to.
you can get a full body, never, like, what they supposed to say, it was like, somebody told me don't do the suit area. I'm like, fuck that, I'm getting my neck tatted, fuck that, they don't like it.
Oh yeah, I like my. Hey G, Bobby,
But don't
your
do the
sister
face,
got a
don't do the
job.
face.
Is that your card?
Let's see the reaction.
Huh?
Let's see the
What?
reaction.
Like my card? What is it? Like a bill. Oh, got a bill? You got a job? Oh. Oh, gee, there's spaghetti.
Bigger brother, little brother.
Little big brother, little sister, huh?
Big
Yeah.
brother.
Well,
He's
I
proud.
told Rennie she could pick dinner because she got a job. So to celebrate her job, I made some
La
meatballs
huepa.
and spaghetti and garlic bread. So
La
don't order
huepa.
DoorDash or I'll kick your ass. You already did?
You know something crazy? I got treated to a meal, and someone bought me McDonald's.
And
I'll
Mama
eat
says
some
she don't
too.
give a fuck.
We can all eat midnight.
Mama says she don't give a fuck. Look at the face. Give him the I don't give a fuck. You gonna eat
You
tonight.
better eat a fucking plate or I'm gonna spill it on your fucking head.
I ain't cook all this for nothing, nigga.
Well, that's why I got up and cooked because I figured you were hungry. My bad, y'all. My son just came
That's
home.
the big one that you always show us, right? That's the big boy.
Yeah, one of them. He's actually my smallest boy. My other boys are bigger than him,
Yeah, the fuck.
and he's not small. Well, you're not small, but out of all your brothers, you're the smallest one, and you're not fucking small. So,
I'm still bottom of the
Well, I
leaderboard
know,
because
she always show one.
Castro's on like the top.
oh
I
yeah,
like the tallest in Castro.
No,
yeah, on
that's
the
like
Castro
the
side.
one with the
Well,
football
no, my
body. He
brother,
got the
my half
football
brother,
body because there's this. You showed one that was skinny one time, and then he showed one that had a football body. That he was tall.
Yeah, he has a football body, and then Cam's skinny. But shit, G's been losing weight. He's been toning up. Shit, him and my husband lost 25 pounds, and he's done lost like 10, 15. So, yes,
What are the odds we can make a Walmart trip for renting for work stuff?
Oh shit!
yeah,
Sorry about that,
we
people.
can't help it.
Yeah. I
like the blood again.
You want to pay? Huh?
Jeans and shoes are expensive. $100 on jeans on Walmart. At Walmart for those 4 pairs, but it's still $100.
Well, hers ain't gonna be that much because she's skinny. I mean, I didn't mean like that. You're just big. She's itty bitty. Damn, that didn't come out right.
No,
You're
one's
just bigger than
fluffy,
her.
one's fluffy,
Well,
and
no, he's
one's a
not even
Barbie.
fluffy. He's just tall as fuck. He's 6 foot something tall. She's like 4'11". So her pants are gonna be like way less material. Oh, somebody's back. Who's in the back? What's up, Alex?
How you doing?
Oh, hey, Papa. Oh,
Oh, you kicked yourself off, Alex.
it's okay.
I'm probably gonna wrap it up in like 15 minutes because my son and them just asked me to take them to the store.
It's like,
So I
man,
got
can we just get a break for like the next 2 months of just nice weather and no severe storms?
it would be nice, but it's not gonna happen probably.
Yeah.
And then when it does, it's just gonna, which I don't care because I love summertime. But then it's gonna be hot as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's gonna be crazy
I love
hot.
summertime.
That's when you're gonna be out there
Okay.
with gallons of waters to give to the outreach.
Yep. I give out. Well, we're already giving out cases of water. So I mean, we give out on a regular day. We give out probably about 6 cases of water. During the summer, we either double or triple that, just depending on how hot it is.
I
Yeah.
definitely liked your last one, Summer. I definitely liked it, guaranteed.
Yeah. Yesterday I was listening to the weather frequencies for the National Weather Service. Every time they would give the forecast, didn't matter what the temperature was. Like Owensboro, temperature, hot.
Yeah.
They just say hot. They
Yo,
don't
you
even tell you
reminded
what
me
the
of
temperature
Ron
is anymore.
Burgundy. He said weather's hot.
Yeah. Pressure, 29.9 and rising, and so on. But like, it's
It was humid
hot.
yesterday.
It's like,
Must
God.
yeah,
I
it was
swear,
humid as fuck
I swear
yesterday.
Carl plays with Noah too much.
I was playing. I have this little game. It's some prison game or whatever. I've been playing. So I was like, fuck it. And then like in the morning it was storming really bad, and then in the afternoon, then the evening time it started. But I had everything. I had everything already ready because I keep bags ready. I have storm bags.
Prep bags, yeah, that's what it's called. Preppers bags.
They got
Always prepped
candles,
up.
flashlights, batteries, all that shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
she know how to make. Remember, don't forget, she know how to make soap too.
Yeah, I got backpacks with like first aid kits, gauze, trauma
I remember
shear,
Yep.
everything.
tape.
Yo, what you know how to make, K? What you know how to make? What you know what you know how to do a K prepper version?
You see, I have
What's up,
red tape,
boys? How
yellow
you
tape,
doing?
green tape.
Welcome back, Alex.
Exactly. Oh, Alex is back. Say that again, K?
I have like red tape is usually critical people. Yellow tape, they need to get to the hospital, but they can wait for the next ambulance. Green, we'll get to you when we get to you. And then I need to get some toe tags.
Ain't that bad.
What you in the medic field?
I used to be a
Love you too,
firefighter,
Rick.
so I know how to
Oh,
triage people.
all right. You know, that's people. You know what you need to get to? If you're a triage person like that, what's the thing? Oh, what is the straps? They stop the bleeding.
Oh, I have tourniquets.
Tourniquets.
Yeah.
How many you carry? How many you carry with you per rescue or per whatever?
Let's see, in my bag I keep 4.
I say yeah. 4
Yeah.
libs.
I have
4
like
libs.
4.
4 tourniquets. There you go. You're right. You're right.
I have 4 tourniquets in mine.
Well, believe it. But when I was locked up, I was changing a blade on the lawnmower, and me and this other guy was blade, and I had to rip off my shirt. Basically, he cut his wrist, and I ripped off my shirt. But he was using a wrench to lift it up, like to take off he was switching the blade, and he was lifting it up, and I'm like, yo, bro, don't put too much force. Watch it with it happened just like that. I'm like, oh, ripped off my shirt, tied it there. If I didn't tie it, he would have died. He came back
Yeah,
and he was like, bro, you saved my life.
yeah. One question: did he disconnect the spark plug?
I don't remember.
Because I've known somebody, they were working on their lawnmower and they were trying to get the blade off, didn't disconnect the spark plug, turned it just right, and it kicked the blade on, took their arm.
Ouch.
When the CO
That's gonna
came
leave a
in,
mark.
he thought I cut him at first. He was like, no, no, it slipped. And he showed me, nigga, almost got in trouble big time. But when it came out, he's like, yo, he really saved my life. He really saved my life. Like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, why would I fucking put a tourniquet on him?
Bow chicka bow wow.
So that's why I asked about the tourniquets, because those are very important. Very important.
This new refreshing beverage. 5%
That's
alcohol,
it.
0 sugar, and 100 calories. Hard Mountain Dew.
Wow, this is the
Wait,
new drink.
Hard
this
Mountain
is
Dew.
the new
It's
drink.
one ridiculously refreshing beverage. 5% alcohol, 0 sugar, and 100 calories. Hard Mountain Dew.
The hillbillies are gonna go
Hard.
crazy.
Hard Mountain
Oh,
Dew.
yeah, I've
Oh,
already had
shit.
it. I've had the
Anything with
Baja, I've
hard in
had
it?
the
Yeah.
mango.
They hard body. They hard body out here.
The only thing is, there's no caffeine in them.
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess you're not allowed to put caffeine in alcohol and bottle it, but you can put caffeine in it after you buy it.
How much?
I was
How
gonna
much?
say because Red Bulls.
How much was in cocaine? I mean, how much was in Coca Cola back in the days?
He said cocaine.
I know. I wish I could get an old Coca-Cola that had cocaine in it.
What was the
But my
recipe,
thing is,
man?
can't Coca Cola still like eat your battery acid and shit away? Like, why? I don't drink that shit.
I don't know.
I mean, Sprite ain't no better. All pop is bad. I get it. But like, I've always been like, dude, what the fuck? It can eat battery acid away, and I'm supposed to put that shit in my body. I mean, don't get me wrong. I put some fucked up shit in my body in the days,
Oh
but
hell!
I'm
I
just
ain't
saying.
gonna
Have
lie.
you
I
ever
ain't
read?
gonna lie. I used it to take rust off a lot of things.
Yeah. Have you ever read the ingredients to Mountain Dew?
No.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
A
pretty.
lot.
That's why.
A lot of those ingredients is the same ingredients in fire retardant.
I was I was a big
That's
fan of
crazy.
Sunkist, orange soda, Kenyan Cal. Who love orange soda? I love orange soda. I do, I do, I do. Ooh, ooh.
Maybe in the 60s. Oh, so it doesn't no more? Okay. I was
I
gonna
stopped
say, like, that's
drinking it.
just crazy.
I stopped drinking it for the last what? Let's say 5 years, 5, 6 years, and I think I drank one
Yeah.
recently. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
goodness! Oh my
I drink
goodness!
Sprite and
I
water.
took a sip and threw the whole thing away. I said, "Oh hell no, hell no."
Yeah, I drink lots of water or Sprite.
I can't deal with that. Not no more.
Yeah. Now I think Wichita, Kansas is the biggest city in Kansas. It's either first or second because they just surpassed 400,000.
Damn. Too many people. Alright. Whoops. Too many people. What's up, Alex? Are you there? Hello, how are you?
¿Cómo
I
está
think
mi
Alex
amigo?
left.
¿Cómo está? ¿Tú estás ahí? ¿Tú estás ahí? Dímelo.
He's probably playing his video game.
He's relaxing. He's watching. He just know he likes summers. He's remember when we girl said summer's here. He said, "Oh, summer."
Well, summer's a great jump off because I gotta go do some mom stuff. I'll be back later on talking to Rich, though.
All right, people,
I just
stay
wanted
tuned to
All right.
Tokyo Ish. You heard, my peeps? Stay tuned to Tokyo Ish.
to
Summer is out of here. Much
be
love and
careful.
respect to everybody. Easy
Be
gone.
careful, Thought. Be careful, Thought. Y'all
Yeah.
take care.
Be
Be
careful.
careful. He said. Yes, everybody, I will talk to you all. I just wanted to come in and check in and say hey and just chill for a little bit because I ain't like had a chill panel in a while, so I just wanted to chill. But I will see y'all later. I gotta go be a mom and do some grown up shit. So holler. Talk to y'all. Be safe. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. If you're gonna be the problem, be the whole fucking